Welcome back, everybody, to the Technomancer. I've been doing a bit of farming in the Underworks since we last were here, level 18. Yep. And look who I found.
Officer? Yoo-hoo! Officer, could I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Officer Ariah Mancer, a sight for sore eyes. Our hero, brave and strong.
I like where this is going.
Well, you know, you were just so nice, and if you wanted, if you had time, I know you're probably busy,
Get
but
down to the point.
if you did,
What?
I'm just glad you came to see me. I was just thinking about you. Feel like you're maybe the only guy who could help me.
Why? What's going on?
Whoa.
I just don't have a lot of friends in Ophir. Never really had time for them, but one of the few I have, Abby Goodsman, owns a stall. She's a great girl. Lately, though, she's been scared for her life. Soldiers have been trying to extort her for serum. They tore down her stall and threatened all sorts of horrible things when she wouldn't pay. As an officer, I was hoping you could find out who these wicked men are and figure out why they're messing with a good girl like Abby. Please, I'm really terrified for her.
If you're positive they're soldiers, that's weird. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew you were a good guy.
Ask her about her life. Compliment her.
You're
Always.
not really like everyone else, are you?
What do you mean?
Frick, I forgot what her career was. She's beautiful.
You kept a level head in the attack. Politicians lost their shit, but you kept cool.
Maybe a hard life like mine prepares you for anything. Or maybe I just had more faith in your abilities than they did.
Can I ask how you ended up becoming an artist?
That's a long story, officer. Not the happy kind. Don't want to depress you.
I got all night.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. You asked for it. I got left alone when I was young. Parents died, so I was forced out on the streets. One of 1,000 orphans like me. Did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of, but had to get by, you know? Then I got lucky, and the center took me in. Gave me food and clothes and an education and hope. And a purpose once they taught me music. And confidence once they told me I was talented.
That's good.
So, when I was old enough to leave the orphanage, I got lucky and met some other musicians who gave me a lot of help. Ended up performing in some bars around the slums. Not glamorous, but I got lucky and it got me here. So, maybe the story's not so sad after all.
Real talk, love your boots. And I love her boots too. Alright,
I
see ya.
gotta go.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon. Be careful. Would hate to lose a guy like you around here.
Right, so we took in David Ward and I covered up his face. I could have switched Jeffrey's face, but we need to talk to Jeffrey as well.
Lieutenant, sorry to bug you, but I gotta talk to you about something. Look, Lieutenant, maybe it's just because I'm not used to life in the city, but
Cut to the point, soldier.
I think we're being tailed, sir. I think someone's been watching us, but I don't know why.
Alright. Any ideas how to figure out who it is?
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, sir. I'd say we could leave from, say, the barracks or something and head towards the exchange. But, you know, at casual, like it's just another day. We just treat it like we're out for a walk. Then, once we know we're being followed, we lead him to a trap down a dead-end road. And pow! You've got him. Or her. Whoever it is.
That's one way to go.
Okay.
Alright. Why not? Let's try it. See what happens.
Also, I haven't talked to you
Lieutenant?
yet. Officially. Okay, you don't have anything important to say? Good. We'll go see Scott later, by the way. So the barracks, which are over here. Yes. We're doing a lot of running around and just basic stuff. I love how he goes through all the doors like, whatever. I don't care. It's my door. I don't want to talk to you just yet, because I'm worried it might cause problems. Wait.
Ready to try your plan out?
Ha! Yeah, absolutely, Lieutenant.
Alright. Just out on a stroll, right?
Yeah, just a stroll. He won't suspect anything. Let's head out this way.
I'm so not used to seeing his face.
We should probably go right now.
Don't tell me we're following that idiot.
Come on now, Dave. It's not very nice.
I just want him to shut up. Please, tell him to shut up.
David? I'm gonna so turn around and shoot you in the ass.
We can head down this alley and over towards the archives.
Alright. Just casual stroll. Oh, no, don't want to run. It's just casual. Okay, just kidding. Fuck that. That's taking way too damn long. Past security, and that went by way too quickly. It's over here.
Last mineral consignments were delayed. It's going to really mess up the factories and workshops.
Because of the war?
Yeah, most
Probably
likely.
down that alley, I guess.
Didn't give any specific details.
Being detail, Lieutenant.
No,
Let's
doesn't
just keep
matter.
heading this way a bit further.
Workers
I
won't
think.
be able to work.
I
I
was
won't be
right.
able to do my job.
Sir.
That's the bottom line.
Alright, Hunter. I trust you. I do enjoy a good hunt.
There we go. He's following us. Just gotta keep him with us until we get to the dead-end street past his checkpoint. We'll corner him there.
Alright.
Dead end's right there. We just gotta get him in there, and we'll have him trapped. We'll finally know who our spy is, Lieutenant.
Oh, is it this guy? Oh, no.
Who the hell are you? Why are you following us?
Why am I so angry?
You got nowhere to run. You're surrounded. Fuck.
Oh. Oops. Okay. Totally didn't forget how to play.
May find something that'll
Like a
help explain
minute.
why he's tailing us.
The hell is this? Looks like a
happening?
notebook. And I'm willing to bet it's Technomancer behind all this shit. Looks like the little rat reported me to the ASC.
What? Really? Why would another Mancer tell on you? And for what? You're a great lieutenant, sir.
Well,
you haven't done
thanks.
anything wrong.
Yeah, well, let's just say Alan's not exactly a fan. But this time, the little shit's gone too far. He's gonna give me an explanation.
What could that Technomancer have said to put the ASC's crosshairs on you? You seem like a pretty nice guy.
Fucking Alan.
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't ever hint at the lieutenant doing
See, that's why I like Hunter.
Whatever they say he
Hunter,
did,
he's
it's just
fine.
political
He's
bullshit.
good in my books. He's made his worth.
I'm sure this kind of thing doesn't happen to you often.
I'm just gonna cut through this way.
What would happen if I reported you? Got
this way.
sacked.
Excuse
That's
me.
not funny. Reporting someone
Wait.
is a serious claim.
There it is.
Both of you shut up.
Why is Ariah so damn angry all the time? Like, really? Just like, tell them you're happy to see them. What the fuck are you doing on my door? It's like, god damn it, Ariah. Why do you have to be so aggressive? He's so grumpy all the time. Hello.
You Abby Goodsman?
Yes, By the shadow, please don't tell me that man sent you.
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble.
You
Looks
sound
like she
really
was
grumpy
right.
Oh,
there for a second.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them, they said they'd denounce me. For what? I never did anything bad.
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though? Could have been mobsters in disguise.
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep coming, and I'm telling you, they're gonna kill me. I know it.
It's all right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
That's no biggie. Real talk, I know some real shit wards. Looking at you, David. Oh, shit. Alright. Over this way? No. You know what? Let's go deal with Scott's stuff. I'd rather deal with Scott. We'll come back and deal with that stuff later. Going to the slums to see our buddy Scott Seeker jump cut. Cause Scott's the best damn character in this freaking game, which is still pretty good. Even though I shit on it early. Really bad. And I know I shouldn't. Oh god, the frame rate. Oh god. Nope. No, I'll shit on it some more. Alright. Oh, please. Oh, game. Don't fight me. Oh, okay. Just loading in all the excuse me. Oh, you got a welder's mask. Why does your welder's mask look so much better than his? You got earmuffs on yours. David, we need to get you that so you stop looking so weird with your lack of hair not sticking out and going down to your back. Alright. Hey, Scott, I didn't replace you.
Hello, Scott. My captain told me that she wanted to see you.
Is it related to you? Are you sick?
No. Not that I know of. She didn't tell me why.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then? It's an important question. I should still take it though, but it's a little heavy. All right, I'm leaving without it.
Oh, Scott. Alright. Over here. Excuse me.
I think I have a problem with going through your friend's things. I hope whatever you're looking for, it's worth it.
Don't
I'm
start.
trying to find information about the past. It's personal, okay?
Forget it. You couldn't understand. The officers, they aren't like us. They're above all that.
Are you fucking kidding me, David? This is why I don't bring you with me more. I'm not even kidding.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
The fuck, David? Right after Hunter tells you I've been a pretty kick-ass officer too. And you're like, no, they're not like us. They're assholes. The fuck? Just because I've got some higher pickpocketing level than you, and I don't bring you along with the missions, doesn't mean you have to be so grumpy about it. David. Shit ward. I'll make you ward the toilets. Oh. Hey. I really hope she can become a companion, because
Hello, Mancer.
Hello?
I think about taking her over Hunter. I like Hunter. He's not so bad, actually. I love Scott. We're not having anybody but Scott for the rest of the game if I can do that. Hopefully.
I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. However, there was some tension between them over time. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together, but what surprised me the most is when your father talks about a boy who was actually Scott's son.
Oh,
The last letter I found is a bit bizarre. I didn't really understand what he meant.
What did he mean? Do you remember?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness, warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose if he couldn't face the truth.
Oh, fuck.
That it was too late for his son. He seemed to think Scott was on the verge of self-destruction.
It's true that it's rather mysterious. Scott, a son. Did you know?
No, he never told me about him.
Good reasons.
He obviously lost him. No doubt it's still a touchy subject.
We have to find out what this is all about. You have to ask his wife. Did my father really mean to interfere in his family drama? Maybe that's why he disappeared? Please, Zachariah.
I'll think about it. You want to say anything to me, David?
Lieutenant?
No? Good.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Alright, you're both behaving. Well done. I love Scott. I do. But this is bigger than just Scott alone. It's also about her father. And she does have a right to know. And if Scott's keeping some information away from her, it's kind of... it's one of those weird subjects. I hate that when you climb up things, you go so slow. Alrighty. I totally didn't run around here a lot during the beginning. I just prey on the gangsters. And the Black Delilah girls that don't attack me anymore because we're cool. It's down this way. Oh, so that was his wife right there. You're Scott's wife?
I'm sorry, Deb. Are you Angela
Well,
Seeker, Scott's wife?
Ex-wife?
Yeah.
What did the drunk do this time?
Nothing bad. He's a friend.
A friend? Right.
Just looking for some information on one of his friends, Mark, and your son.
Get out. Get out! What right do you have coming around digging up the past?
I'm not here to make you relive your pain, and I'm sorry if that's what it looks like, but I'm here for Mark's daughter. She sent me to try to figure out what happened to her father.
So that's
The
understandable.
poor girl. Hard enough to lose things when you're old enough to understand. She was just a girl when Mark disappeared. If resurrecting my pain can help ease hers. I loved our son. Scott did too. But he was never around. He was too lost in his research, lost in the dream of making the discovery of the century, of becoming a hero in abundance. Then, one day, our son started to show signs of mutation. When Scott noticed them, he lost it. He tried to hide him as he desperately dove back into his research to find a cure. With Scott gone all the time, I turned to Mark for a shoulder to cry on.
Okay.
Told him what was going on. So Mark tried to reason with Scott. But you could never reason with him.
Yeah.
He always thought he knew more. Then our son was arrested and Scott and Mark just took off on some crazy expedition. Left me alone to deal with it all. So I filed for divorce. I was alone anyway. Then they came back with nothing to show for all the damn time they were gone. But that didn't stop Scott. No, he just dove deeper into his work. And when Mark disappeared, I was sure it was because of another one of Scott's crazy missions. So tell Amelia, it was Scott's incessant need to be right, to be a hero, that undoubtedly cost her father his life, and that's it. That's all I know.
It's very weird that...
Hell, I can feel for what the old man's been through. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Terrible thing. Breaks couples up, you know. Stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
Because they sterilize families who had a mutant to make sure they don't have no more.
Yeah, I figured.
Sad, but it's the only way to protect our own kind. At least now I understand why the professor's so, you know.
Madness and greatness go together. Dear Hunter. It makes a lot of sense. The thing I don't get is Mark trying to convince Scott in the messages, and if tensions were strained because of that, them going out on an expedition together. I guess maybe they could look past that and try to find a cure to save their son. It is selfish, but it's understandable in ways. As a scientist, you blame yourself for things like that, because you think you would, you know, be smart enough to see it coming and see a way to fix it, and you're not. It's one of those things. And yeah, It's very strained on everyone.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello.
Oh, alright.
I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So, what did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy, and he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all of my questions, far from it, but I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Compliment her.
You're not like other girls, are you?
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Or are you being a wise ass?
Bit of both. Career. I do like the way she
You
speaks.
just don't talk like the rest.
I drive a Rover. I don't sit around sipping brightly colored drinks with brainiacs talking about the philosophies of life. You don't like the way I
You
talk?
should.
Take a number and shove it up your educated ass.
Aww.
Take any one of them uppity shits and put them in a Rover, driving through sandstorms and seeing crazy shit every fucking day, and tell me they won't start talking a little more colorfully.
It's badass.
Easy, killer. I'm not judging you. Doesn't bother me. I was just saying.
You were a fucking rogue before, so unless the army made you soft and... Sorry,
It's fine.
just a little defensive. Hear that shit a lot.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, it was like compliment her on her career, which she does enjoy. I was hoping the way she talked, it would go a bit better because she's so badass. And then compliment her on her temper, and it's like, well, one of these is very blatantly a wrong answer. Scott, my boy. We are getting rid of frickin' David. So yeah, you can see they're leveling up, like, right over there. Because they have their own little levels to go through. Of course we got... See, they're both suspicious. But me and Scott, we're good. We're finished. Scott, you want to talk to me?
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you?
Nope, doesn't seem like it. Good. Alright, let's go, Doc. To adventure. Are there any adventures to go about over here? A lot of stuff to do in the exchange. Doesn't seem like there's anything to do here. Alright. Oh god. Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Alright, let's go see Captain... What's her face? McBitch. No, you're staying there, David. You will come out of the corner when Scott leaves again, if he does. I will play favorites.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Yeah.
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant.
Really?
Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned.
Well, thank you.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore.
Excuse
You're part of
me.
my unit now. We clear?
No.
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Captain, can I get some intel on a couple citizens?
As long as it's mission related, Lieutenant.
What do you know about a soldier named Sam Ward?
Not a lot. The little I know is nothing good. Mostly about the company he keeps, like Vori. Not enough to arrest him, but enough to be glad he's not one of my problems. Word to the wise, which I hope you are. Stay away from him unless you're looking for the kind of trouble you can't dig your way out of.
I can dig
Of course,
for
Captain.
days.
The name is Abby Goodsman.
Give me a sec. She's a trader with a small shop in the exchange quarter. No arrests, no complaints, no bookmark by the ASC.
That's good.
You said this was mission related, Lieutenant?
Of course, Captain. Just following up on some leads.
Alright. See ya. Ryan! You got stuff for me?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Get rid of that light that makes your ears red. Always
Captain
freaks me
Eliza
out.
told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Thanks. See ya. Spike shield. You. Why can't I talk to you?
You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians?
Excuse me?
Perfect. You know what she's up to. She's anti-regime, and she's plotting against abundance.
No.
True fucking story. Your little friend's a Technomancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her, milk her a little bit before the ASC catches her. So what? She deserves it. All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being friendly with some of the oppositionists like that girl, let's just say it won't end well.
I got strong lie detection. It tells me there's some bullshit right there. For reals. Oh yeah, I can search his thing over there probably. Hey, asshole.
Hello, Alan.
Zachariah Rogue. They haven't sent you to die at war yet? A damn disappointment.
The little bird handed me some notes about a spy authored by a little rat. The rat should leave me alone and cut the shit out. Immediately.
I'm not sure I like your tone, Rogue. I have more important things to do than waste my time with the likes of you.
You should have known you wouldn't own up to your own lies. That would take courage, which you're lacking.
A rogue will never live up to the reputation of a real mancer, and it's high time someone showed you. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Get your ass beat. I'll take out your friend first, actually. Thanks, Scott. Love the firing squad. Right.
Stop this madness at once. Have your senses left you, Zachariah? Is this how I taught you? A Technomancer fighting with students.
I'm sorry, Master.
He started it. What did you want me to do?
Oh.
As for you, Alan, your constant provocations will one day find you an early grave. Don't fancy me a fool, for the fool is you.
Try something like that again, Alan. Please, try it again when no one's around to bail your sorry ass out.
Got some reputation. Oh, Hunter's good with me now. Yeah. Nice. I approve of that shit. Alright, let's go search his little cabinet. David, you stay there. Bex.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
Okay. Keep an eye. Oh crap. What does that say? This one. This? Yes. Keep an eye on the soldier behind the threats. So what? Just watch him? Or go out there. Okay.
Know what I feel like doing? Paying a visit to that pretty Abby girl. Yeah. Chick didn't learn her lesson after we tore down her shop. Maybe we could teach her a lesson in some other ways.
Sick. You're sick. But it's a sick I wouldn't mind catching, yeah? Why not? Damn pretty girl. I'll grab Chris and we'll make it a party.
Nice. Sounds good. Hey, shut up. I hear something.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
Whoever these soldiers are, we gotta...
Hey, stop it! Soldiers, cut it out!
Who the hell do you think you are? Trying to give me orders, Mancer? I don't report to you, and you don't have a damn clue what's going on here. We'll take what we're owed from the broad and leave it for Jen if we want. We clear?
No, we are not
Or
clear.
did we misunderstand and you just want to join us in the beatdown?
Careful, Scott. Thanks. Excuse me.
Oh, I thank you for everything you've done for me. I don't... If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Thank you.
You don't have to do anything. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel like draining. But I'm not gonna. Hope their asses getting beaten was enough of a lesson. Hopefully. We'll see. I went the long way. God damn it. Oh well. Also, while I've been farming in the underworks, the mobs, they don't, like, you can run in a little circle, but eventually they just stop spawning. So you have to leave and come back. And that's kind of what I've been doing, is running a little circle. Killing one entire sector full of monsters, going to the next sector, killing them, and then leaving and coming back.
Hey, Nisha.
If you're curious.
Well, well, day's looking up already.
Hey.
I took care of your friend's problem. The soldiers won't be bothering Abby anymore. It's a promise.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to help two ladies needing a hand. You're a real sweetheart. Really hope I can repay you in the future. I'll never forget what you did.
That's no big deal.
I gotta go.
See ya.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon. Be careful. Would hate to lose a guy like you around here.
Okay. Bye. Now there's that over there, which I don't know what that's about. That I know for a fact is the Vore wanting the weapons. Oh yeah, see Ian. You got very red hair. Wait, you wearing a doctor's coat? You're a doctor? Congratulations. I hope you're as crazy as Scotty. And if you're not, then that's disappointment. Orchestra music, cued. Hey, you're not Melvin. You're Connor. Hey, Ian.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Give me a sick coat like that one.
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Sean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish. Filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this.
Alright.
Are you so sure that it's a spy?
Indeed. The details of your mission were so specific that they were assuredly gained firsthand. So unless you are spreading the information yourself, who else is left but Captain Eliza and your men? Whoever it is, make sure they see nothing else. Ensure that our secret is kept safe.
Hunter, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Don't make me regret that. It's probably David or Eliza. Don't make me regret this, David. I'm trusting you. You're not such a bad guy. Like hope. Hope only goes so far, though, Hunter. I enjoy a good hunt, but still. I'm not gonna take a knife in the back for a good hunt. So we need to go over here. Alright, and we leveled up. I don't know. I remember what I was leveling up. Did I actually get that? No, I didn't. Sure. Oh god.
Gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Ryan?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
How much do you know about what's going on in the barracks?
Not much, and not really interested. I'm just a quartermaster.
Good
Here
man.
to grease your wheels when they get rusty, not eavesdrop or gossip. Why are you asking? What are you looking to know?
Honestly, it's Jeffrey Hunter, right? Yeah.
What do you know about Dave Ward?
Quiet, brooding, asshole type. Not a talker, which is fine by me because he's not one I want to talk to.
What have you heard about my captain?
If you're looking for me to dish dirt, Lieutenant, you're barking up
no.
the wrong tree. She may be a woman, but this army could use more officers like her. She'd put herself in front of a bullet for her men. The army's her church. It's sacred to her. She will and has come to blows with anyone or anything that threatens to tarnish its image. Word is, she's got one hell of a right hook.
What about Jeffrey?
I don't want to talk shit about anyone, not my style. But that boy's only barely sharper than a spoon.
Believe that, Hunter? Where are you, Hunter? I don't care. Oh, he probably went. David.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't like you.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
Being such an asshole.
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
At least he's not an asshole.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
Alright. Where is he? Are you over here? Right here? Why? No. Oh, wait, what? Hunter, excuse me?
At your command, Lieutenant.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or?
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
I love how you phrased that. I love to know my men. I'm curious about this.
So what's your life like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in the underworks.
Yeah.
Not a great hobby for the city.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant. But everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
It's alright. Hey, I wanted to ask you about David.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
How do you like Dave? You guys get along?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, he's not always the happiest guy in the world, but it's probably because he didn't have an easy life. He's always talking about how his life was nothing before 126 and joining the army, and that his family's all he's got. He's kind of bitter, but he's probably got a right to be. I always cheer him up, though, hoping he'll loosen up over time.
Hopefully. Hopefully we can, you know, sweeten up that sour puss of his. He's quite the sour puss.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant.
Of course. I'll go see.
We already talked to him.
Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but ask away and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
Alright. Ooh, I got some charisma. Back up confidence with her. Build up confidence with her. Build up confidence with her. Gain trust. Charisma.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder the purpose of your questions. But here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. They're brash and too quick to act. And quite frankly, as they've risen in power, it's no coincidence that the dissenters, deviants, and rebels have risen in numbers. They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not knowing the means. But I've always thought the army was strength enough, that the ASC was overkill. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant.
Nope.
I'd hate for both of us to find ourselves enemies of the state over a little frank conversation.
My lips are sealed, Captain, and I appreciate your candor and trust, more than you know.
I've gained more respect for her in reality. A lot more. Alrighty. Whoops. I'm so used to other games where it's X.
Feels like a Greenhope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. Everything's clean in here. It's just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC.
How would I know the code?
This must be his tape of his parents. And his damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time.
David.
Never would have believed it. I guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Fucking David. Can I can't. Well, I hope I get my gear back from you when I kill you.
Lieutenant? I know you're a drinking man, so what do you say we go grab one together?
Looks like it's my lucky day. Sure, why the hell not? Lead the way.
If he was a good spy, that would have straight up been so damn obvious. I ask about your personal life, and then later on I ask you about... I mean... if you're very suspicious, if you have very suspicious personality, then yeah, but...
So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Yeah.
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
Is it a surprise I have no loyalty to you? I don't like you, Lieutenant. Never did. I sure as hell wasn't gonna risk making Victor angry at me to save your ass. Hell, I was downright excited to tell him what I knew. Even some shit I didn't know and just felt like making up. And in return, they left me the hell alone. All I ever wanted, and worth every moment. If you don't like it, complain to the Colonel.
Dave, I'm sorry, but a rat's a rat, and there's only one way to make it any different.
At least let me die with a weapon in my hand.
I can honor you that. No. He does a lot of damage. But I poisoned him. I don't like doing it. But I don't like betrayal either. Oh yeah, and I've checked that fighting ring back there, and I haven't been able to do another arena thing yet. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, okay. I was thinking about leaving it in camera, but it's basically just gonna be, in reality, me rolling around like an idiot, shooting them, throwing lightning bolts, and Doc shooting me in the ass. And Hunter standing there doing all the work. I gave him a new sniper rifle. He's been doing a lot of work recently. So, I'm not gonna mess with you guys solo. There's too many of you and it'd take way too much time, and you barely give me any good loot. Excuse me? That was unusual. Alright. Real talk though, I can't believe it gave us the choice to actually kill David. I was like, okay, we're just gonna rough him up. We're just gonna sit down with him, set him straight, hopefully. I didn't get my welding mask back, did I, either? That little shit took my welding mask. Yeah, I've got David's shield, which is pretty damn good. And that shield, which is awesome. That's pretty cool. And I got David's mace. Which is not the mace I gave him. I gave him one of these. He has this weird shit. Some soldier's pants. Nothing special. I mean... Oh god. I was thinking about letting him live. In certain situations, I'm gonna let people go. In certain situations, I'm not. And it's very dependent on, like, how they behave, how they're treating everybody, and I do mean everybody. I'm not gonna just straight up kill David because he's an asshole to me. Like, if he didn't betray me, asshole or not, it's like, okay, you're fine. But that's a different story. I need to go over here to speak to Ian. Okay, why does it keep... It's because there's so many characters just randomly walking around and stuff. Like, there's a lot of characters. Like, in this area alone, there's probably 50 characters, all having animations and everything. And as I move, it's loading that, you know. So that's what's causing all the jitters. Oops. No. Also, I really love the music in this game. I just want to say that, too.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I found the mole. David Ward was running lines for the ASC.
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now bear more resemblance to cockroaches. Should you see one, you can be certain 100 more reside in the walls, each placed there while their arms were twisted by the ASC. So what happened with this Ward?
He's dead.
As hard as it must have been to dispense of one of your own, no, it was for the best. A man's secrets die with him.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. I did give him a chance. When Scott was off, you know, I brought him with me to hunt. I gave him a chance. And then later on when we asked him about his personal life and he was just a straight up asshole, that don't sit right with me. Nah. Alright. Hunter. I need you, man. Also, I need to pick up Scott really quickly. Because I need Scott. I need you, Scott. Need you in my life, man. Like the daddy I never had, and I'm like the son that you had and lost, and we're crazy as hell together. But it's good, Scott. Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here. I'm gonna go run, grab Scott. I'm gonna go back, see the Major, and then we'll start the episode there. Sorry if there has, like, it's got a slow story. I already knew that when I was going through some reviews and stuff like that. And I actually like this game. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Have a good day. And don't hate me too much for killing David. Because, he was a rat. Dirty, stinking rat. And I'll shoot him. And zap his ass a lot. But shoot him mostly. I'll see you guys in the next episode, hopefully. Bye-bye.